Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. It is a Friday afternoon. I have the Wandering Star Tarot out on the tarot table. I haven't used this one for a while, and I thought for the purposes of today I should actually rename it the Fading Star Tarot, because the readings today are going to be about Meghan's rather unhappy birthday. And the first thing that happened on her birthday, well, not quite the first thing that happened on her birthday was news broke of Prince Harry's latest ridiculous court case. I did a reading on that. I actually saw that legal proceedings were coming in the birthday reading I did for her. I saw Knight of Swords. I thought that might be legal proceedings. Didn't figure that it would involve Prince Harry suing the British government again for security. But anyway, so that was the first thing that happened on her birthday. The second bad thing that happened from her point of view on her birthday was that Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, got the cover of People magazine. A very glowing cover as well. The making of a queen. How Kate Middleton, they insist on calling her Kate Middleton. How Kate Middleton is modelling herself on Queen Elizabeth II. Never complain, never explain. And lots of interesting things about this. Lots of interesting things. Most interesting is that People magazine used to be Meghan's go-to place. When she was first in the royal family, she got lots of covers. They were very favourable to her. She was personal friends with the previous editor. And of course, it was the place where the five friends went, unknown to Meghan. They went to People magazine and told the sorry tale of how badly treated she'd been by the royals and how unhappy she was and what a wonderful person she was. And if ever you were in trouble, Meghan was the person, and she would, I don't know, I can't remember, but you know, she would sort of warm your slippers for you. And she was that kind of person. So People magazine was the go-to place. But slowly over the years, things have changed, and the body language guy has done a fascinating video. Highly recommend you go and watch it. Fascinating video about how the dynamic has changed with People magazine. And after the Oprah interview, it seems that they went very quiet and no more Meghan on the cover. And then suddenly, new editor in February of this year, and boom, on Meghan's birthday, a new issue of the magazine comes out with her mortal enemy on the cover. And it seems that Catherine sells magazines, Meghan doesn't sell magazines. New editor installed because People magazine is struggling. The print editions are struggling to sell. Meghan clearly doesn't sell, Catherine does sell. So I'm going to use the Wandering Star Tarot, and I know I'm shuffling them and being rather irritating, but as I say, I haven't used them for a while, so they need to be warmed up a bit and reminded of their job, what they're here to do. And we're going to do a 5-card reading. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see how Meghan feels about seeing Catherine there on the cover, the making of a queen. We're going to see how Catherine feels about it. And we're going to look at the hidden energy. Was this real shade? Was this deliberate? Was this a real insult to Meghan Markle? You're out. You're absolutely out, and Catherine is in. And how bad is this going to be for Meghan going forward in terms of her publicity, her PR, places to get her story out? We know she's got Omid Scobie installed at Yahoo News, but who reads that? Except for people on Tumblr and places like that. So she's really losing influence. I want to know how bad it is. And it was a silent birthday, and the High Priestess tells me that. The High Priestess is a very silent card. Secrets, silence, always silence, silence, silence. She didn't utter a peep. There was a ridiculous article somewhere speculative article about how she might be spending her birthday and how she loves to make cakes, and she would be the one making cake at home for all her invisible friends. But she herself remained mysteriously quiet, And there it is, the High Priestess, the silence and secrets, and also higher power, because the High Priestess is very much about being connected with the divine. It's about, well, also your intuition, but your divine, the divine, not your divine, the divine. You can see all this sort of occult symbols on this card. And powerful energy, powerful but silent energy. And I'm always getting that is Catherine's energy in that card. The silent presence, the power, not quite the power behind the throne. She is going to one day accede to the throne if all goes according to plan. But there she is, quiet, regal, mysterious, very, very powerful. And so that is the underlying energy. And I have to remind you, just thinking about all these things, that this is a tarot reading for entertainment purposes. You know the drill, just my opinion and disclaimer in the box below. So let's see the situation with this People magazine cover. What's going on? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, very harsh energy, the Ace of Swords. Very, very harsh. Cutting, cruel energy, spiteful, even malicious. You're out. You are out. That is what the Ace of Swords in reverse says. It's really a no. Aces in the reverse are no. And no, you won't be featuring on our covers anymore unless, of course, there's a scandalous divorce, in which case, absolutely. But this is very, very harsh energy, very vicious, very cutting, very cold, cruel, very... I was going to say clear, but the Ace of Swords in the reverse is very often a confused kind of energy, but it's a clear message, a clear and cold message. So how does Meghan feel? How did she feel when she got news of this? Three of Pentacles, not devastated, absolutely not devastated. She thinks she can still work with them. Interesting, because the Three of Pentacles is collaborating with people, is being on a team, is she thinks she's still got an in there, she's still got somebody that she thinks she can influence, somebody who possibly, if she slides a bit of money their way or some kind of reward, will write some flattering stuff for her. So she's not devastated. She's not. She doesn't see this as the end and ruin and damnation for herself at all. She thinks she can work on this. Three of Pentacles is a working card. She thinks she can work on this. She thinks that her PR people, Sunshine Sachs, all those people behind the scenes can make deals and can fix this. So she saw it. She may well have thrown a cup of tea in the air when she saw it, but she probably got on the phone straight away and said, what the hell? I need the cover next week, or however. I don't even know how often People magazine comes out. I'm clueless about these things. But get me the next one. Whatever you have to do, whatever strings you have to pull, make it happen. How did Catherine feel? Was she aware of it? Did she care? Was this a moment of great joy for herself? Ace of Swords in reverse, escaping some kind of prison. And that's very interesting. You can see very clearly from this Eight of Swords how when the card is upright, somebody is stuck in a situation. And it's usually a situation, a mental prison, where they're surrounded by negative thoughts and fears and self-doubt and all the rest of it. And when the card is in the reverse, it's one of the cards you want to see in the reverse, because it means you've escaped that. You've finally seen the way out. And she has. And you can see it from her. I'm no body language expert, but you can see it from the way she's holding herself, how happy, how confident she is. There was that delightful tale of the journalist on the train and his little boy waiting outside the loo on the train, giggle, giggle, talking to a nice lady, and the nice lady turned out to be Catherine, also waiting in the queue. She's found herself again. She's comfortable with herself. She's happy. She's escaped this torment, this prison, the nightmare that was Meghan Markle. She's happy, and possibly this is some sort of new plan of attack to come out and use channels that Meghan used to use and turn them against Meghan. And it's been done effortlessly. There she is, the High Priestess, sitting there. It's been done very behind the scenes. Very, very behind the scenes energy, that High Priestess. But it's been done to prove a point. I am out of your clutches. I have escaped your clutches. I have now regained my own power. And you can try your best, but you can't hurt me now. Let's hope that that truth holds forever and ever and ever. And let us look at the hidden energy of this reading. And was it deliberate? Was this time deliberately to really make a point to Meghan Markle? You are out. Yes. 5 of Cups. Yes. This is the energy I expected to see here. Sorrow, loss, leaving. And that's the message on that card. For her, bitter. This is the emotion that she experienced when she got the message from this Ace of Swords in reverse. You're out. You're out in a very public way. This is public humiliation. She's not showing it. She's not showing it to us. But this is tears. This is tea in the air. This is new crockery having to be ordered. But this is possibly lying in bed crying on her birthday, and clutching her baguette and her bottle of wine. She's working on it. She believes she can fix it, because she really has the thickest skin of anyone I've ever come across, my personal opinion. And she always bounces back from these humiliations. The rest of us would crawl under a carpet or under a rock and curl up and die. Meghan Markle, oh no, on the phone. Fix it, make it happen, get someone to write something good about me, buy me that cover, I need it, next week, month, whenever. But really, for her, she saw it for what it was, and it hurt. It really hurt. Very, 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 this was a hard blow. I've been waiting for the card that would really show it to me, but yes, it was. A lot of regret over the way things have gone, resentment, grievance, grief, negative emotions. Someone has escaped. Somebody is stuck in sorrow, because the 5 of Cups is a stuck in sorrow energy. So yeah, she knows. She knows what was going on. She gets the message, and it has hurt. It's cut deep with that Ace of Swords in reverse. What is the impact of this going to be for Meghan Markle going forward, for her brand, for how influential she is, for her ability to get covers? 2 of Pentacles in reverse is going to go badly for her, because this is my merchant card. When it comes to doing these royal readings, I've got a new meaning for this card from doing these readings day after day after day. 2 of Pentacles is about priorities, balancing, juggling things, stretching things to make ends meet. That's 2 of Pentacles, but it's also, look what I've got for sale here. Come and look at my wares, inspect my wares, and the card is in the reverse. She is not going to be able to influence and buy things and get people to collaborate with her like she was used to. This is hence the tears and the upset and the regret even about the way she played the hand that was given to her. She really messed it up, in my opinion. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. She doesn't really have the luxury of that choice anymore. The choice has been taken away from her. The ability to prioritize and to pick and choose and to say, oh, I want Time magazine this month, and then I want to buy an NAACP award, and then we're going to talk at the United Nations and all of that. It's going. It's eroding, and it's eroding fast. Hence the fading star tarot today. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. She's running out of options. She is overwhelmed. She's exhausted. She's probably running out of cash as well. Nobody's buying what she's selling. And the High Priestess, and I'm very dumb to only realize this now, but what the High Priestess most signifies, of course, and I'm sure you're all screaming at me and writing in comments, this signifies never complain, never explain. And I'm sorry I took the whole reading to get there. Universe is shouting at me saying, you silly woman, wake up. The High Priestess is a bit mysterious, as I said. It took me a while, but I got there. That is what that card is about. And it's one. That energy, that plan, that mantra, that approach has triumphed. In the end, has triumphed over this screaming banshee who thought she could buy everybody and co-opt everyone, and everyone would fall under her spell forever and ever. No. Life lesson. I said we were here to learn lessons. This is a lesson. Her Majesty the Queen has exemplified it throughout her life. Although I'm going to be doing a reading straight after this one about her. But that is a good life lesson. Never complain, never explain. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.